See if it's working now. Hey everybody, welcome. Sorry, YouTube was being a little finicky just now. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay now. Just a reminder, everything we're about to do is for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is strictly just used to demo and paper trade. Again, sorry about the delay. I've been on for the past 4 minutes. There was just issues with YouTube, but we are good now. So welcome. Excited to be here with you guys. Any questions you have, let me know. Let's get it. Excited to spend FOMC with you all. Again, ask questions. Remember, there's always a slight delay from the YouTube side. So I'm just glad that you guys can see and hear. But yeah, we're 8 minutes from FOMC. I'll check all the assets for you. I know someone just asked for gold. Let me real quick. I just want to check everybody on the Discord side to make sure that they are over there. Let's get it. Excited. One more, just 1 second. Just trying to grab the link. I got all of you guys that are asking. Just 1 second. Live and let's go. All right. So at the moment, if I draw the letter N, that just means the asset is currently neutral. So right now for FOMC, the ES, this is the left side of my screen. It is currently in the neutral position. So that is neutral. The NQ is also neutral. Okay, and I'll type that here too so you guys can have it. So ES and NQ are neutral for FOMC. The US 30 is the only one that's in a bearish confirmation. Now, it's in a very, very tiny move. So there's a high probability that the shorts aren't going to play out, and then FOMC is going to print, and then we'll have an additional short here or a potential really big long position up there. But as of right now, we are in a bearish confirmation at the moment on FOMC, but just highly likely that this isn't going to play out because this is take profit 1 on the position. And then this is the average move on US 30, but again, that box gets in the way. The SQ is currently in a bearish confirmation, meaning indexes should go up. So that means we should be looking for reasons for FOMC to push up. We'll see if that plays out. So expecting a potential bullish FOMC, and we got to go check DXY. That's usually the biggest inkling to whether or not what direction indexes are going to go. SPY at the moment is in a bullish confirmation, as is QQQ was previously in a bullish confirmation. Now it's neutral. This is for the people who trade index futures. This is the non-futures side. Okay, so they're both bullish. The Russell looks exactly like US 30, so it's also in a bearish confirmation. But again, the take profit is just so close. From a risk to reward perspective, it's not a position you should take. It's still in a bullish confirmation regardless of that. And then real quick, stocks, puts are playing out on Apple, calls on Microsoft, puts on NVIDIA, and Amazon is at neutral. So Amazon's not going to help. Gold is currently in a bullish confirmation. So those of you guys that are asking about gold, this is the average position on gold we're trying to get to, up to basically 37.33. Silver, though, is neutral. It just wasn't a bearish confirmation, but it's currently in a neutral state. Gold, you are in a bullish confirmation. Oil, you're also in a bullish confirmation as well. All right, now the bigger thing. This is really important. DXY is currently in a bearish confirmation. That means, statistically speaking, everything else is going to want to push upwards for the FOMC release if we're in a normal market. So just be aware of that, okay? There we go. Leave that right there so you guys have it. Crypto folks, the longs we talked about earlier were activated and going well. So, and there's no reason to stop crypto, by the way. Bitcoin has a long way to go, as is this. And if the indexes do push up, crypto will push up as well. So you'll have that as support. So yeah. FOMC in less than 5 minutes. Again, the biggest thing is if you're an index trader, you're neutral across assets, and it's not going to be very helpful here at the FOMC release, but 15 minutes or 30 minutes in, we can have a really good position activated and play out. We just have to wait for that. Miguel, the system starts at, I think, like 200 a month, but what you see right now, it's not just the indicator. You get these live stream. I stream right now 10 times a week on live candles. So you get live candle help 10 times a week at the moment. And also, if you check out our Discord, you'll also get access to, we're not a signal service, but we do post daily, almost every 10, 15, 20, 30-minute period during the New York session, just to help people know the current sentiment on markets. That's a big, long way to say that we're here to help you. Can we look? The pound should be bullish if DXY is bearish and the euro is this, but the problem is the pound is stuck at the weekly box. Ms. that you're asking, buddy, you'll see it's stuck up here in the weekly box wanting to go short. You'll see it in just a second. And so because of that, you can't do anything on it. You can't take a short because DXY is telling you to short. You should be looking to go long. And obviously the longs earlier played out perfectly off the pound, but now you have to sit here and wait. So if I were you, I would be on the euro instead. The euro's in a bullish confirmation, and we'll see if it plays out. Trying to get up here to the next box. And again, US 30 and Russell, folks, as it's retracing right now, again, it's not a good short position to be in. It's still a confirmation. I'll leave it on the screen. But again, this is take profit one. Again, we would never take that position. So we'd be looking for something like this. Again, get it to like a 1.9, a 2.0. I mean, that's basically looking for it to retrace all the way to there if the shorts don't play out. And Miguel, just check us out at our Discord. I'll be there. It's one of the rare places that like we won't try to sell you on something that's not going to work. So like you can DM us, let us know what you do and how you trade, and I will let you know if the system would actually help you. And if not, we'll tell you not to get it. It's one of those places, there's no benefit than you joining and then hating the system. So come over to the Discord, shoot me a DM. I always post in the general side so you'll know who I am. It's the Crypto Nick guy, and I'll be there to help you. Just ask questions. I am going to flip through assets pretty quick as the FOMC releases, everybody. Just so that we can help everyone. Just again, reminder, SPY's telling us to push up. US 30 and Russell are telling us to push down. One stock is saying neutral. One is saying bear. Two are saying bearish. One is saying to be bullish. Again, nothing is agreeing, so it means it's going to be more difficult. Oil and gold, folks, you're looking for reasons to push upwards. Silver, you're neutral now. DXY pushing down. Any pair against DXY should be looking to push upwards. Crypto folks, you're in bullish confirmations for longs, and hopefully the longs will keep pushing up for this release to help you guys out with those positions. So yeah, let's see. Yes, FOMC does cause volatility for metals. Metals are affected. The thing that's affected the least is oil. Oil is the asset that tends to move the least at FOMC. Everything will move except for oil. Oil tends to be a very small movement. And that FOMC is just about to release, everybody. See if DXY takes FOMC down and then everything else pushes up because of the bearish confirmation. It's coming right here in just a couple of seconds. And any questions you guys have, just let me know. There's a delay in YouTube, obviously, so you just got to deal with that and me talking at the same time. The announcement, again, it happens here in just 1 second, or a couple of seconds, sorry, right at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then at 2:30, again, looking for reasons to push up because DXY is bearish. We'll see if it happens. There's the FOMC release. And then FOMC, we got exactly what we wanted. Euro pushed up, DXY pushed down, and indexes are pushing up. Again, US 30, folks, that's what I was telling you, it would be a bad idea. But that did go exactly as planned. Again, look over here. DXY pushed down. There's some weird gap. I don't know what TradingView is doing. But you can see the euro played out perfectly. Gold, folks, you should have benefited from that. Perfect win on gold. And as you can see, West oil didn't budge. But gold straight to, and by the way, this is the average win on gold, 139 points. It's a lot of points. And again, if you preset that take profit right at our average, 139 points, 139 points. So congrats for anyone that was in that idea. Stock's really not budging very much. SPY calls played out. And then again, folks, Russell and US 30, folks, again, that's why I said this would never be a position you would take in trading. Like, you would never take a negative 10R position, okay? And so now on the very next set of candles, we can see if something can get produced out. And for the record, True Algo members, SQ played out exactly as we wanted for FOMC, meaning we would push up. Remember the arrows that I had here? So just showing you the system is doing as designed. And now we'll wait on the next close here in 15 minutes to update everything. See if crypto folks, you guys benefit. Lots of volatility on the crypto side. ETH getting a little bit of whipsawed here. And then Bitcoin holding so far. Tether is still bearish, meaning still be bullish on crypto. And that is quite the drop now. You guys see that? Again, hits the average win. And then look at the wick on the downside, man. Woo! That's for all those prop firm people that they do where they make them stay out for the first 2 minutes. And then they jump back in. If you look at it on a 1 minute, that's where they rock those people right when they can get in, right at the 2 minute mark. It's dirty what they do to those traders. Because all they're doing is trying to take them out of the position. Just know, guys, that push that you just saw was limit. There was limit orders here to buy, and then they marketed into those positions to activate them. That's why the wick is so aggressive. There's no retail traders that are moving it like that. That is strictly limit buy orders set and then marketed into them to take everybody out, and then it pushes up. So the longs are going to still hold, okay? I don't think there's a delay on my typing, so I guess I'll type it out. Cool. Sorry that I wrote lings. I meant longs. Are you guys able to see my text when they come up quicker? Rather than, I know there's a delay with YouTube, but I don't think there's a delay with the typing. That SQ looks beautiful to continue pushing downwards to allow indexes to push up. SQQQ is in confirmed bearish moves, meaning we will go up more for index futures, folks. I'm just trying to type things out more so that you guys have it in text form. That way there's a less chance of you guys missing plays. You can see that was dirty what they did to people on gold, man. Again, we hit the average win on gold before they wicked it. Euro and DXY going to be the big winners of the day. True Algo members, over the next 2 days, I fully expect DXY to travel downwards, and we are less than a week away now from getting to 94 on DXY, and that will be the top for markets, and I cannot wait for it. I'll be here with you guys every step of that way as we get there. Big winners on the Euro, though. Huge. And now see crypto folks, they just did the same exact thing they did on gold. You can see Bitcoin's longs are holding, Tether shorts are holding. It looks beautiful. Don't let these psych you out. Again, we should push up higher across the board. Sorry for bouncing around. I'm trying to show as many assets as possible. Our members trade all asset classes, not just one. The stocks currently are not helping. Big old move on Russell now. Straight vertical. By the way, True Algo members, we did get to my 255.3 target that we talked about today and posted. We did get to that target now on Russell. We talked about that last night as well on our Asia live stream. SQ looking great to just keep pushing down. I'm going to post the same thing on the Discord side. SQQQ looks great for continued shorts. That means longs on index futures are going to play. And so what happens now over the next 25 minutes, we're just waiting for Powell to get up and talk. All he's going to do is bring up more potential volatility. He's not going to change anything that's really happened. US 30 and Russell going on a tear right now upwards. The stocks are not affecting it, by the way. They're barely budging. It's all the little things that are pushing up right now. Damon, that is not a question. No dumb questions. MYM is the micro version of US 30, also known as the YM. Russell is RTY or R2K. The Russell 2000 is a completely separate index. It's one of the best performing indexes as well for you index futures people, but not all prop firms offer the Russell. But it is not the same thing. They do, however, you'll notice, I think, Damon, and this might be why you're saying it, this is the US 30 right here. And now I'll show you the Russell. It looks eerily the same, but they are not the same asset. It is a completely different thing that makes it up. So if you are a Russell or US 30 person, you should be both because they go hand in hand, and we teach our members to watch both of them as well. You're welcome. Again, if you guys need help with like that on live settings, we answer your questions. So like when you're live with us in our Discord, you being able to ask questions and get answered immediately is why our system costs what it is, because you're getting that assistance on live candles, not getting assistance 3 days later telling you missed the move. We're at level 4 now, True Algo members on US 30. See if I can pop that up. It's on range right now. You'll see that there's going to be a green box that pops up here in a second. This is level 4. You'll see US 30. And you can see like perfectly, the system doesn't repaint. This has already been here for the entire day. Okay. 80% of the time, you will not close inside this green line here in a second. It's still loading. You'll see a box pop up. If we can close inside of that green line here in a second, that would mean 80% of the time you will now go higher on US 30. It's still trying to load. And I broke it. Sometimes it happens, man. We'll try this again. Lots of take profit right now on the ES at the box. So True Algo members, in 7 minutes on this close, the ES is now telling us not to take new long positions. There's that green box I was talking about. Again, as much as everybody wants to always be in a trade, our system, we require confluence. So the ES and the NQ, they have to say the same thing. That's what raises this probability in your favor. Again, our average move being 370 ticks, and then the ES being 87. That's a little bit over 22 handles per win. Okay? But right now you can see we're hitting this box right here on True Algo. So ES is literally telling us to stop. Where the NQ doesn't have that box in the way, it wants to keep running up, but we can't take the long. And again, US 30 folks, on top of all this, you're hitting level 4. And until we can get inside and close there, 80% of the time you're going to reject. Again, that's a very high probability. And then at the same time, SPY folks, you're also at that same take profit box. Again, the calls played out beautifully, but now we're done. And then Russell is already inside of that green box, and the Russell is above currently our weekly box. So the Russell says it does want to go higher. It's the only one that wants to go higher at the moment, plus NQ from a trend perspective. And again, stocks are not helping. You've got NVIDIA pushing down, Microsoft pushing down. Apple didn't even move. Neither did Amazon for the FOMC release, so they're not going to be helpful. Gold is at even higher prices now. You guys see what I meant? Again, if you can rewind the tape later when you get a chance, this was all done to make everybody terrified of their positions. All they did was set preset limit orders for longs, and then they marketed into their long positions. So they marketed short, and then that takes off. So they get as many of their orders filled before pushing up. But it's just absolutely fantastic. There's no reason to be short, and now True Algo members, I don't expect you to hold past that. We got our 139 points, but at least that happened after the fact. Again, preset if you need to with the volatility event. We offer 139 points on average, and that's what we got. But just showing you how they do traders dirty. And again, if you're a prop firm person, some of your prop firms make you stay out the first 2 minutes. So you saw a green candle, and then that 2 minute period ends, and then as a prop firm trader, you jump back in, and then they market to take you out, only to then limit back up. It's just how they roll. Euro is going up to another new high on the current long positions. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful win. That's probably the biggest win of them because there's pretty much no retracement on the idea as well, just straight vertical. Crypto folks, we're still hanging in the same spot. Lots of, now NQ and QQQ are pushing down. This is good news because if this candle in 3 minutes closes red on the ES, we're going to get shorts. So things are developing. This is fantastic. I'm going to just, in the Discord for True Algo members, I'm watch closely. as we might get multiple short confirmations on this candle close. Thanks for saying that, EJ. We appreciate it. We know that we're not priced for what a lot of other things are out there, but we hope that our system, and especially the live stream coaching, we have our new channel that gives you live updates on where we see prices. We try to help people avoid losses, and all that's included. And we just hope that it's worth it over time. So I appreciate your kind words, and we'll be excited to welcome you back when you get here, bud. You can always reach out to me in DM too to see if there's anything we can do to help you. Man, some beautiful rejections right now from the boxes. Again, that level 4 on US 30. SQ pushing up. It's so crazy how quickly things can change. And make sure you guys don't believe that because there was a basis cut that we're bullish. Typically, when rates are cut, markets drop. So again, a really good opportunity to suck everybody in to go long and now drop it like it's hot. Do not think that because the rate cut is going to cause long positions. That's already done. You can see our system does not care about the news results. The boxes are pre-planned there for a reason. And you can see massive take profits. And then now in a single 15-minute candle, those QQQ and NQ positions are now done. You can see we're rejecting, and look where the candle opened at our box. There's no new long positions. It has to close above. So it's really, really cool. Russell as well, massive take profits. And True Algo members, please note that there's no reason for price to go any higher now if we can't close above this box. Again, lots of shorts could play out here for the rest of this session and throughout the next couple of days. Absolutely glorious. We got so close to the all-time high on US 30, True Algo members. Did we actually take it? Where's the one from 2024? Nah, we still didn't get there, man. I don't think they're going to let US 30 get to the all-time high. They'll let everything else get to it, though. Nice rejections now. Beautiful. Don't get caught up longing the top. Again, you do not long a box above, everybody. Beautiful rejections on the True Algo boxes above price. Markets wanting to flip massively bearish now. We'll head down to that September target as well that we cleared before, and now we're closed above it earlier. The stocks are now all starting to kick into gear. You can see the shorts on or puts on NVIDIA down here playing out. By the way, level 4, absolutely glorious right here. Just want to show you guys if you zoom into it. This is level 4. Just beautiful. It stopped right to a T on level 4. The puts on Apple going fantastic. Amazon going to produce new puts here. Again, and then if Microsoft gets down here, all 4 are going to tell you to be bearish. That means shorts are going to flood the markets here. This is done. Again, full take profit hit. Got to the next box. That's a $2.50 move on the option chain for SPY for any of you guys that are on it. There's the next close. We are now in bearish confirmations on QQQ. Okay. You're neutral still on SPY. It missed it. Bearish. Ooh, both of them. The QQQ and NQ agree about being in a bearish confirmation. SQ is stuck in the box. There's that bullish target being touched on the ES, everybody. The only problem is the ES is still neutral, unfortunately. So just be careful. There's no shorts here at the low. You need to wait one more candle for them both to produce out. The current candle here at 2:15 p.m. is still neutral across most assets. We need to wait one more candle or as many candles as it takes for most of these assets, specifically index futures, to confirm the same direction. You guys see how it's retracing right now? And this is what we're trying to help you avoid on live candles. we require Confluence to take a short right now on the ES and NQ. The NQ did confirm it closed below the box. That's what this position is showing you right here. But we can't take it because the ES is not closed below the box. I know you guys want to take plays. I know you want to be on these markets. You want to take advantage of the volatility, but there's no high probability win. So you're going to suffer a loss if you jump the gun. Just wait. Okay, wait 15 more minutes to see if a candle can produce a new position. It helps you avoid going underwater. US 30 is currently in a neutral position now. After having that huge move up, there's no reason to consider still being in a short position in any way, shape, or form. The SQ is now perfectly reversing from our system where we can now get a bullish move out. It's going to be easier to get a bullish confirmation now in the next 15 minutes. You notice that? I'm not flip-flopping, everybody. I'm just telling you what the system says. There is no move right now. We are just moving in between boxes, and there's no confirmation above or below. That means you have to wait. You have to wait. If you're an AMP person, your margin is now back to normal margin as well after that first 15 minutes. We did not get a new bearish confirmation on Microsoft. Apple's puts just hit take profit 1 by getting to the box, everybody. And gold doing what it did best, hit our next box and whoop, straight back down again. So I'm going to get this out of the way so there's no confusion. Oil, you guys are retracing once again. Euro taking profit at our box. Lots of take profits right now. Let the next candle close. I'm going to post that in the Discord as well. Lots of take profits from boxes being hit on either side of our system. You need to be patient and sit on your hands at the moment. Wait. That's what I posted in the Discord side, everybody. Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it, bud. That 24.55, again, I said earlier to the True Algo members we were going to head there, and we got it. So if that helped you, fantastic. 12 minutes away from good old Powell talking to us. And True Algo members, man, I'm excited because I can't really explain this to people who are not a part of our group, but for the rest of us, it's going to be really exciting going into the next 2 days, into next week, just based off of what's happening. Rate cuts are going to make everybody unbelievably bullish, which is a good thing for us. Remember, QQQ folks, you need support from the SPY. Again, SPY says exactly what the ES says. QQQ says exactly what the NQ says. Neither of them agree with each other. Therefore, you need to remain neutral. It's going to cause you to avoid losses. Ooh, Uno has a very good point. Is correct that once we have the 2 p.m. candle done, you cannot take any new ideas because there is no more volatility, statistically speaking. But, Uno, what's the only difference today? This is the only day, and that's why I'm still live, or else I wouldn't be live. It's the only day where you can still take moves because there is enough volatility. It's the only day. FOMC. And I'll explain that more here in a second to prove my point. FOMC is the only day you can still take ideas post 2:15 p.m. candle. Yep, you're correct, bud. Because FOMC is the only news event that prints at 2 o'clock. All the other ones print in the morning. So it's the only time that we still have volatility. And True Algo members, don't stress. Markets tend to, like 80% of the time after FOMC, within 24 hours, they start a new trend. So don't feel like if you don't trade these next couple of candles, you're not going to get an idea. The True Algo system is going to set you up for success where we have a trend start now over the next 24 to 48 hours. Don't be stressed, and I'll be live with you guys too to help you. If you guys get a chance, I always forget, can you hit the like button or share this? We appreciate it. It only takes a second. I'm not very good at reminding people to do things like that because I'm more worried about doing this trading thing and coaching people than I am telling people what to do on YouTube. So if you just get a second to hit the like button, we'd appreciate it. Amazon did activate new puts, so new reasons to go short. Microsoft is still neutral. Let me just leave this here so I don't have to think about it later. We are still neutral. Apple had its first set of puts play out, but now Apple is neutral. Again, it hit the box, but there's no close above or below it. And NVIDIA is not going to be any help down here in the red. Oil still continuing to retrace. Look at that candle on silver. Man, Quetz or any of the older guys that have been here, if this isn't the high put in on gold, I don't know what is. That was the best way to suck people in afterwards. It's literally at the opening of the FOMC. Over 21 minutes, and then how far has it moved? 60 points. Whew, sorry, it's more than 60 points. A 60 full dollar move on gold. DXY still taking profit out our box. And the euro. Again, just stay. Please just wait on your hands and feet. That doesn't sound right. Please just wait on your hands. Just chill. Let the next candle see if we can get some new positions out. We are 8 minutes away from a potential long being activated on the ES and the NQ. The NQ might cancel it out. You'd also get a long here on US 30. And then let's check the Russell. The Russell's not going to help you. SPY is going to produce a long. The QQQ, just like the NQ, has further to go before it could cancel it. But there is a high probability that we're going to get longs activated if things continue going in the direction they are. Yes, Sam, the news conference or Powell will add volatility injected into the market too. He's not going to say anything different than what we just heard, but it does provide some more volatility. And I'll be here with you guys as it's happening. We haven't had this big of an FOMC in a long time. I'll take it. If you guys go back to the past 4 to 5 FOMC candles, they've been way smaller than this. So I'll take some volatility. Just for the record, the ES has almost retraced the entire FOMC move now. And now we're just awkwardly waiting 6 minutes for this next close. If you guys need to see anything, please let us know. I try to make random noises in the background to make sure you guys know that I'm still here. Again, that NQ is going to propose a problem. It's going to go back to a neutral state. You can see the SQ is there too. As far as being at the same area where it could cancel the new longs that are going to be activated. That could mean for all of you guys watching, we have to sit here and wait another candle, which is going to seem annoying. But listen, for all the times that it's going to feel annoying, it's way better than trying to climb out of a hole when you're losing. Like, that doesn't feel good. Okay, you got to stay in control of markets, not let them control you. Just fingers crossed that the positions won't get canceled out here soon. If they do get canceled out, that means we're not supposed to be in a trade. Claire's asking if we should be buying or selling gold. We already had that winning position earlier, Claire, for 137 points. It is the average, 139, sorry, that we give on gold right here. Right now, if you look at the current candle, I think even without our system, we can all agree that this is the definition of a neutral candle, okay? But if you relate it to our system, when you're asking, is it a buy or sell right now? We hit a box above, therefore, if it closes bearish below, we would look for shorts or to sell it. But here's the problem. It also hit the box below it. Therefore, it's completely neutral. So if you're a gold trader like Claire's asking, there is nothing to do now. Not just for the next 4 minutes, Claire, but the next 4 minutes and 30 minutes after that. You can't take any new ideas. if you're sick of staring at charts and hoping to get into a position, our system defines this as you have to remain neutral. And because we have to wait for another candle close to produce a position, go do something else on gold. You can't take a position. I hope that helps. Crypto is still in the current long positions that we had earlier, Clement. Tether is still perfectly bearish. Bitcoin is still holding its longs. ETH had a big move up, then retraced, hit the box, and now trying to propel into a new idea. It's totally okay for you not to be in ETH, but at the moment, crypto is still wanting us to push up. US 30 in 4 minutes is going to produce a long position, Frantic, as long as it closes above here, bud. US 30 and multiple assets could produce a new long in 3 minutes. I know there's a YouTube delay, so try my best. And by the way, when I say it could, what I mean is we don't know if it's going to confirm above the box. We're drawing where it should confirm at the moment over here on the right side. Doesn't mean we're going to get it. We'll see. Only problem I foresee is US 30 and Russell. Russell right here isn't above the box. It needs to be right here for a new set of longs. That'll help US 30, but right now we don't have that. I'll update you guys too. Exactly 2 minutes from the candle close. Every asset confirms, by the way, on this candle that we're about to have. We need that NQ now to push up higher to right here. If not, we're going to be stuck again, everybody. The ES has now fully retraced the initial FOMC move. The NQ is almost there. It's retraced about 90% of it. US 30 is way up there, man. We are getting continuation on the SQ as well for shorts, which means you look to long markets. So that's a positive. I'll let you know when we're 1 minute away. Got to get that QQQ and NQ higher, man. It's going to be unfortunate. Again, from a risk perspective, there's 1 minute now from the next close. But like, look, I want to show you guys how we manage risk here. Risk needs to be the most important thing ever. This is still a terrible position. It's a negative 5R position. You need something like this. So even though that longs might activate here on some assets, the risk to reward is terrible. And no offense, guys, like you just, again, think about you guys on prop firms. The risk is not worth it to do something like this. Again, look where the position is now. We have to wait for this candle to close. There's your stop. Your take profit 1 is the box. Again, that's a negative 4R position. You need it down here. That's what you need. So therefore, we can't take the longs. That's just a suggestion. Also, the NQ is not going to confirm long here in a second. It's very easy for me to say, oh yeah, these longs look great right here, but that would be a disservice to our members. This is terrible risk to reward if you take a long where it's at, even if it plays out. It is still going to be a bullish confirmation regardless of my opinion. But from a risk perspective, it's going to be a terrible position. And there's the confirmation. US 30 is in a new long. This looks absolutely horrendous from a risk perspective. This would make it look a whole lot better, which is what we would want. Again, the ES is in a bullish confirmation, but this is what we want. The NQ did not confirm. So the NQ could be the reason why the risk is so terrible and True Algo is telling you to stop. I'm sorry to keep telling you that you have to keep waiting on your hands and feet, but that's how the system is rolling, and it's telling us to stop in our tracks. So again, no, there is no entrance right now. SPY, folks, just like the ES, the SPY is long, but the QQQ is telling you to stop. That means you do nothing. This will stop you from turning a green week or day red. By the way, shout out to Otoro, one of our developers, stopped the Russell. Like people talk about the tick, like 1 tick away if it closed above, and it did not. That means you stop here. Longs are not good. And now look, I want you guys to see this in real time. Look what happens if you take the bait and jump in. Do you see the NQ? We have to keep waiting on our hands and feet. I'm sorry I keep saying feet. You just have to sit on your hands. This will keep you from turning your accounts red. Just wait. There's nothing to do at the moment, okay? And remember what I was saying to Claire about gold? Gold is neutral. You have to wait for this current candle to close in 30 minutes. You can't do anything, so you might as well close up shop at this point. Oil's back to the box from retracement. The problem is you don't have enough time for oil to potentially produce a win. Oil's probably going to stay here for the next 2 hours and a half, which means markets close and your oil position is done if you're a prop firm trader anyways. The euro is neutral now after having that big win. Again, I'll move this over. It's now neutral. And then crypto folks, because the indexes aren't putting in a new bullish confirmation, you're going to probably suffer a little bit because they're going to be forced to follow the indexes. Again, you'll see the indexes are pushing down. You guys see that? To me, that's what's worth the live streams. Everybody wants to be in a trading position. Sometimes you need these live streams to tell you when the idea is bad. Everybody with me? And again, I want to make sure that you're following me so that you don't get into trouble. I'm typing now on our Discord side on the live update channel. I'm telling you now over and over again, these longs on Russell and US 30 are a very bad idea. And now you are seeing them be a literal bad idea as we plummet. The ES NQ already told us to stop. Russell said to stop. SPY said to stop. Again, True Algo members, let me know if that's not clear enough. But you guys see that candle? It's crazy, right? It doesn't matter what Powell is saying. You guys notice that I'm not listening to him. I don't know what he's saying. He might not even be talking just yet. It doesn't matter. What matters most in trading is how you manage your risk. And now we've entered in an area where this could be somewhere where we could want to enter in a position. But again, you got to let the candle close because look where the NQ is now. The NQ is not helping you at all. Yes, we've hit the exact spot that I said that the long would be good. If you want to jump it because you're managing your risk, have at it. But for me, I would rather wait for the candle to close and everything tell me to take a short or everything to tell me to take a long, and I won't have a losing day. That's the goal right now. By the way, the US 30 also hit the same entrance point. True Algo members, again, on live candles, you will be mystified how many times if you set your entrance area, it will come to your entrance area. Oil holding its own. Thank you, Otoro and team. Stock side, still bearish. Still neutral, by the way, on Microsoft. Apple is also still neutral. I'm going to get the position off so there's no confusion. And Amazon is still bearish. You guys see that, Russell? It's just beautiful, by the way. Like absolute perfection right there. To the T. You guys see how it's real easy for me to do a cherry pick disservice to you all by saying, oh, look, told you that long we get activated. Look how good. No, man, not in a live market. Like, let that thing go. There's no reason to get into this long position. Let the candle close. That's what we teach our members, because if you let this candle close and it closes right here, now the risk to the reward is worth it. Or it could close down here. Now the position is even better. Now you're talking about a 5R almost position. Or it closes down here for a loss and you avoided the loss entirely. That's how you want to approach live markets, okay? Same thing on US 30. And now we have a while to go, 10 minutes from that happening. And we awkwardly wait. Again, one of the best parts about our system, and I mean this, is like missing out on losses. I don't want to take losses. I don't want you guys to take losses. And I love that there's all this volatility, but I love not being in a red position. So I hope that's helping you guys. So important. We might get a new short activated here on the euro. but you got to wait 20 minutes for it. Crypto folks, trying its best to hold our box. Tether is retesting the box right now. Bitcoin retesting the box. Ethereum from a daily perspective is retesting the box. Again, it's so easy to be like, oh, look how good that worked. I feel so smart. But no, man, like I'm not in a live situation. I want to help you guys. It's a disservice to you. US 30 and ES holding that idea. If you guys have any questions or anything, please let me know. You see how your emotions can get the best of you, right? Like you're like, man, he was just saying it would be so easy to say that would have been a fantastic long position. It hit his entrance, pushed back up, and now look at it. Now it's red. That's why I'm telling you, it's so much less stressful to wait for these assets to all tell you to go long or short rather than trying to chase one. It's just not worth it. You will blow accounts like there's nobody's business. I bet you there are prop firms that like offered you free accounts today. Like they're not dumb. It's all a casino. They want you to jump in on it. And then people, they just want to get lucky. And we don't play off luck. We don't play off hope. We play off statistics and an edge. I mean that, by the way. It's not just a gimmick where you see and everything else. Look at the Russell. It's insane. It's now retraced the full FOMC move. Again, printed here. And now we are right back where FOMC started on FOMC. And because of that, it's perfection. QQQ perfection as well. Just want to like zoom in so you guys can see what I'm seeing. I know it might look random to you, but like you do not buy into a box above. You do not short into a box below. Simple rules. You do not buy into a box above. You do not short into boxes below. Ta-da. And now you stay grounded. Again, another asset. Do not long into a box above. Do not short into a box below. And now you can move in between markets. Oil's still holding its own, doing its best. Gold could trigger. Man, I really don't think gold's going to ever go high again. It's just going to hover here. Did we take the other high? We did. Ooh, it's dirty too, man. Gold shorts. Long term. I'm typing it in the chat for you guys. Gold shorts from a swing perspective could be really beneficial. Zip, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm just excited for more volatility now to get this FOMC out of the way. And now the rest of this week and the next 2 weeks of September be very aggressive markets again. You guys see? Be patient and look what you avoid. Everyone else getting wrecked. It's a beautiful thing, man, to just sit on your hands because there's no activation yet. And once again, now we got the NQ getting below this box. We're 5 minutes away, and then we potentially can get into shorts down here. US 30 could also get into shorts. That would be 2 assets instead of 1, like this. The SQQQ, we want it to go a little bit higher up here to produce longs on the SQ. The only problem, again, we can foresee is that the ES is going to cause us to be neutral. That's unfortunate. Zoom out. You should see that we should be able to get shorts activated on the QQQ. That does look good, by the way. So shorts over here. The Russell needs to go a little bit lower. It's going to be neutral. SPY is going to be neutral. So once again, SPY, ES, or NQ versus QQQ, they are going to cancel each other out. For the record, every time they've canceled each other out, they've stopped us from taking a massive loss. So Sam is asking, and Sam, I want to make sure you know that I'm not being sarcastic here. I'll show you. This is gold. Since Sunday, we caught the longs on gold. This was here before gold opened. Gold comes down during the Asia session Sunday night or Monday morning for some of you in Asia. And there's your long position here. And we had members that took this, by the way. And now gold is pushed up to the other side of our weekly system. And what we teach our members is when you get to this box, statistically speaking, there's never going to be an all-time high higher than this yellow box every week. And so everyone thinks that every time you get a chance to take a position on gold, it's just going to be about going long. You are falling down because this is how to view our system. I'll show you with the positions, okay? And these are the average moves on gold. This is how to view it. Very simply, just like this. And then if you close above the box, now you long it up to the next box above. Again, just simple box-to-box mentality. But as you can see here, when we get to this yellow box above price, this is our swing weekly box. This is what you're trying to do now, all the way down to there. There's no reason for gold to go any higher till it's up there. Everyone else thinks that it's going to be a longing opportunity and they're going to get wrecked. It's beautiful. And True Algo members, what I showed you guys last night, look at the 4-hour time frame. It is absolutely perfection. There's your 4-hour bullish close. FOMC prints, pushes us up to the box, and now you're about to get massive shorts to take you down. And reminder, you always want to go from one of these two boxes down to the other side of our weekly system. So Sam, we don't go off of a hunch. We don't go off of feelings or bias. We have short activations from our weekly system where everyone else is going to be unbelievably bullish. We are looking for reasons to short. And we covered this last night live during the Asia session too. Silver going fantastic. Oil becoming a little bit more difficult. The puts on Amazon are going better, everybody. Puts on Nvidia going better too. Again, the ES is going to cancel out the shorts at the moment. Russell's looking good. NQ's going to agree. That's two reasons to short. See if the Russell now is in short territory. That's 3 assets to short. QQQ is 4. That's 4 reasons to short. The only thing stopping us is the SPY and the ES. But Russell and US 30, folks, you have an opportunity. Just risk very small because the markets are going to close in 2 hours, give or take. So you don't have as much time. The SQ is also trapped, by the way. One minute away from the confirmation. Again, you're not going to get the confirmation on SPY and ES unless they drop more. It's going to be solo plays on Russell and US 30. God, that Russell play is going to drive me crazy. It's so beautiful. And Russell cleared the 2455 target, man. Goodbye, markets. Top is in. Crypto, you're going to follow suit, maybe? Oh, it's going to be so good. Probably going to have to go jump on tonight with you guys. All right, there's the next close. We do have, okay, we again just take stock, okay? No pun intended. The NQ is in a new bearish confirmation. Risk very small here, okay? The ES is not in a bearish confirmation. But again, you notice that I'm talking about risk small. The play still looks great. US 30, you have an unbelievably good risk to reward on this position, okay? That looks fantastic, okay? The Russell, also in a short confirmation. Risk, again, and for me, I'm going to use very small risk here. I'm not going to take my risk up and extend through the next box. Risk just to right here. It's worth it to me. Again, risk being the most important thing possible. QQQ is also supporting it. And then let's see if the SPY and the ES can kick into gear and this can be a big winning short. Okay? You guys hear me? I got to post on the Discord side. From a risk perspective, I like the shorts right now on NQ, Russell, US 30. ES and SPY, I'm trying to type as fast as I can, are neutral. but I like the shorts from a risk perspective. Small risk, high reward. Take care, Mike. Everybody else, and again, you get to see it now. That's what's most important to me. Again, this is the average position on the NQ. We are not a signal service, but when I feel good about something, I will let you know. I'll take it. Beautiful. And we're getting follow through now on SPY, follow through on Russell. Look at the follow through on the stocks. Amazon looks great. This could be one of those times that trail a little bit, True Algo members, rather than taking profit too fast. If anything, just move your stop to break even. The stocks look great too. And you are correct. Thank you, Nat. Last night we did talk about that we would push down. Okay. And I'll just right here. If you are worried, move stops to break even or at the entrance of the position. Markets close in how many? 1, 4, 5, 6 to 7 candles. Again, pushing up again, real aggressive. Totally okay. If that's all we got out of it, that's fine. Again, because you're not going to have time in your favor over the next preceding candles. Freaking Apple and NVIDIA. Not Apple, Microsoft and NVIDIA. Stopping it at the moment. And once again, silver is at a massive support area, everybody. Gold is going to want to produce new shorts in 12 minutes, but silver is not. So again, Claire, if you're still here, or anybody on gold, I'm sorry to disappoint you. There is no new moves on gold and silver. You gotta have, again, you have to sit here and wait. What a rejection on DXY and the euro. Perfection, man. And now the ES and NQ have pushed up. So again, if you're in it, now retracing, that's why I said be aggressive. Stops at break even, taken out of the play, totally okay. All the stocks are moving up too. Again, consolidation will kick in. Crypto folks, boxes below, keep saving these bigger moving candles on crypto. Let's stay over here on the index side. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. My allergies are kicking in. Enjoying what they're doing right now. Like you can see the movements that you're seeing, like people will try to look at volume, what things are happening. Most of what's happening right now is like any type of push up is from people taking profit, bigger entities from the upper sides, not opening new long positions. And again, we don't have as much time on our side. Again, just being very quick, aggressive moves. I'm trying to see how far the Russell moved. It didn't hit our average. The Russell also didn't confirm, by the way. I thought it did. 92 points. That's the old average. Man, I'm telling you, the high on gold is most likely in. True Algo members, it is in. Any questions or things that I can help you guys with, let me know. I won't be staying on too much longer now after this. And then True Algo members, just watch your alerts today. If markets go crazy during the Asia session, I will jump on for an 11th stream this week. And then any of you guys that are newer, and again, please come check us out over at our Discord. Come ask questions. You can DM me. I won't sell you a used car, so to speak, like a lemon. Like, let me know how you trade, what you do. And I'll be honest with you if the True Algo system will work. If it won't work for you, I'll tell you. That way you don't waste money, you don't waste time. Neither one of those things you or I want to do. But if you want somebody who's not going to BS you, I'm one of those people. But I'm awkwardly going to sit here for the next 9 minutes to see what happens on this position. And then after that, I'll be out. Silver, folks, you guys are testing my level again right here. You guys see the alert? You are testing that 41.635, which matches with the True Algo weekly box down here. Thank you for saying that, Nat. We appreciate it. Just typing in the Discord side, just high probability gold. Put its high in for a while, or at least rest of this week. Let True Algo lead new moves. And again, the biggest thing is just also how they filled those positions on gold and silver on the live, everybody. See after that retracement now. Again, it was just take profits, guys. That's all it was. It was not new. You can pull on your volumes or whatever DOM you want to look at. I'm just telling you from experience, from live candles, it was not in any way, shape, or form new long positions being opened. They were just taking profits on their shorts. And I'm not sure if everybody realizes this. I don't mean this as in a mean way. The only way to take profit on a short position is you literally long it. That's how they close it. You have to long the position. So they're just taking profit. They're not opening longs. And that's what sucks retail traders in. And now, as you can see, they're getting whipsawed. And now the shorts are playing out. Part of my goal here with our system with you guys on a live, by the way, that about to hit, it's going, the US 30, we've already gone the full average. There's your full average win on US 30. The average we give you is 147 points. It's exceeding that on this live stream, but there you go. There's your full average win on US 30, but now it's at 160 points live. Sometimes on these streams, everybody, that you don't know me, but the members know me from being on these lives, I want to distract them. If I can get in their heads and get in their ways, get in their way of closing their profits too soon, then they can take advantage of markets, which most people do. They close their positions too fast. Again, True Algo members, we are not a signal service, but I've talked to Otoro. We're trying from a demo and paper trade purpose only to really help you guys with us being more direct on whether or not we like plays. And as you guys can see, I told you I like the shorts. I posted in the Discord that I like the shorts. The shorts are paying. I understand in a live situation if you get spooked from the retracement, but I'm trying to distract you on this live stream so that you'll hold. Again, only from an educational and entertainment purpose only. But it's almost 200 points now on the US 30 win live. You'll see that the Russell, there's your full win. I understand that the Russell didn't confirm short, but I told you guys the shorts are great. And now you're getting it. Follow through on everything. Puts on Amazon, if any of you guys took last minute puts, absolutely fantastic. Puts on NVIDIA are now in the positive side. And then Microsoft and Apple following through, even though they're neutral. That means your shorts are going to be beautiful. And you're getting them. So shout out to True Algo. You did hit 200 points now on US 30. It's 211. The NQ is almost 2 at our average, guys. Again, you'll get to see this live. 370 points. Right now, unfortunately, I don't know what your guys' average is before us. It's only 308 ticks or 77 handles. The average retail trader takes 5 to 10 handles on a move. We teach you to hold 70 to 90. That's the goal. And then so now, True Algo members, I'm just updating you. Big take profits here on the NQ shorts. Now listen, people are going to be like, I didn't know we took shorts. Why did you guys take shorts? The good thing is this is recorded on YouTube. You can watch it back. I'll download this later, and then I'll chop the video, the first half of it off, so you don't have to watch the first 40 minutes of it. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I hope that it was helpful for you all. There is going to be no new position on this close, okay? But, I mean, I really hope that I help you. I hope that you guys can, this is the only time that I hope that you will come over to the Discord and just have a chat. I won't try to sell you anything that's not going to work for you. So please come ask questions. I appreciate you guys being on this live stream. It's just nice to have volatility once again. We haven't had volatility in markets for a very long time. So it's just nice to have it. And True Algo members, I am hopeful that over the next 2 weeks, we're going to have a ton of plays activate because the past week and a half have been very slow in markets. So we're going to have hopefully between 15 to 20 plays on average over the next couple of weeks, each week. Not each day, just each week. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you more than anything, spending time with us. Anything you guys need, please reach out to us. Again, our website to get more information on the True Algo system. Reminder, there is discount codes on the top for those of you guys that want to give it a try. We don't do free trials because you get the live streams. And then again, you can gladly come see us over on our Discord and ask me questions, and I will let you know if this thing will work for you or not. Cool. Take care, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your FOMC.